there, guys. Burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Bullock out now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was. As he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ready, 280, 125. We got it.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Hey, 59, ready. Got it. Oh, man, he's got it. Watch the screen. Hatch it.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
51. Check. Got it. Hey, 59, ready.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, what a move. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to give it to Ridley. William Jackson with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their own 23. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A very solid gain of 27.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I
good.
just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Box 14. Box 14. Heavy.
Here, watch this.
Back to Mixon on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
All day.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Lead. 45 to Mike. All day, just like that. Just like that.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of 8 on the play, and it brings up 4th. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 45. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Ryan, and finding the tight end Hooper. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
59, ready. Like 25.
All day, dog.
Hey, son.
Shoot.
20. Wait.
From the gun on third down, Ryan. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Geno Atkins got home that time.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So on fourth down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away.
The Bengals take over first and 10
Bring it up.
at their own 20-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Hands up. We need T.
Check. 59. Watch the pass. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I got one.
Raise the pass.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And look at that, a diving catch. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
40. Hands up. Lead.
Watch the slip. 45, Mike, 45. I'm coming. 45's the Mike. Go.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. This is taken at the 15. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining,
Falcons.
Down. He's ready. Get ready.
50 seconds to Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Ready, stand up.
This is Freeman on first and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Ready. Like 25. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
On second down, Freeman. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, Ryan. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 43 yards. And the Falcons are in for 6. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Geno Atkins able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
I got you. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59.
I'm coming for you. You mind?
Here's Dalton. Going deep downfield for Ross. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker Preston Brown there to knock that one away. They take to the air on the first play of the drive, and the pass just a little bit off there.
I thought there was some turbulence in the pocket there. Took him off platform, off schedule, unable to get set and make a nice throw.
You got tape. 11. You got tape right there. Hey.
Get out.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Ryan. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. 4th down, and out comes the Falcon kicker, Giorgio Tavecchio. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Tavecchio is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
The final act of the first half, Dalton. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Andy Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Desmond Trufant. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
57. Mike, 57. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 23-yard line.
Crunch time, defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Falcons on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Ryan, it's caught. Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
We just saw an example of what we talk about all the time when we meet with coaches. They want that hidden yardage to come to the front when they throw the football. Throw it, catch it, and then pick up more yardage after the catch.
On 1st down, Ryan getting it out left side to Sanu. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Ryan now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Check. Fresno. Travel. Alert 3.
from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Coming up the screen, you don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly, and you definitely don't want to throw it too late, and that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was looking for John Ross that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Throwing again. Dalton. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on 4th down.
Regular.
So they are going for it. Now Dalton. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready.
Get the ball.
The left side completion to Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On the move to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
check, Mike 57, Mike 57. Wait! Gotta go!
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. The Falcons on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be third and a mile.
Hey, Haywood!
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This is caught. It's Sanu this time for a Falcon touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at their own 24. And Dalton to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tack McKinley picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Nixon will try the right side. 8 yards here, so that gets him back within striking distance. And now it's 3rd down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid combination deep.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Ready! Get in the weight room! Get in the weight room!
On 2nd down, it's Freeman. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now.
Makes the score Falcons 27, Bengals 7.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Check.
Hey, Lee!
Check 45 to Mike.
I got him.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Watch the slant.
To throw here, Dalton. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Vic Beasley able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now it's Mixon running right. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Drop deep, drop deep. 45 is the mic. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. 45, 45. Mike, 45. Let's go.
On third down, Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. It's do or die for Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.